As absorbent as silence waiting. Then, Parach Mayawan. These sweeping arcs of broken song and jagged flight. This 1, 2, and bulla 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 run, blown away and back again. This rain like tears. This midyaning. This falling, this full applause. This prayer dabadid. Jilba, his balga stalks uncurling, rising to some better birth. Benjamin. Someplace above, someplace beyond, some swooping, strutting space of stars. Kambarang, Balga, Balatu, as if in explanation, as if in bursting from the hearts of trees we flower, we blossom, we beat and fall and flail some.
Things fall apart, yet this centre holds. Come to the sea, to see in this heat, this white heat, the tide rising, rippling skin. Seeing this the breath hush, and hush gives voice to lines of energy one after the other, rolling to us rushing. Mitjabiri, lalang demanga yao kule, Boorna Waanginy. Waves and waves again, waves of flame that roll and flow and swell and reach and go, burning, drowning. Becoming.
I can remember taking in your mum. If you closed your eyes and walked through, it was like you were in a different place.
Yeah, like just being around fire and being in the bush, breathing. That's the start.
I think we all need to experience some connection to land, the country, the culture. The more people, Indigenous, non-Indigenous, are involved in things like this, it's going to bring us together.
We know from stories handed down to us from our aunties and nans and pops that babies were always smoked and rubbed with ashes from the fire. The ashes are highly sterilised, and a lot of those plants are medicinal plants, strengthening their little bodies, bringing the land, the bush into into the babies' lives from the very beginning to keep them healthy, to keep them safe. Anything that you do culturally in a safe, sensitive way becomes very spiritual. And when you're so absorbed in it, you can actually feel the spirits of the old people, of our ancestors, just being there, celebrating with you. We suggested maybe doing a smoking ceremony at City of Armidale, and the Champion Centre got involved with that to welcome the babies. We wanted to do a welcome as well as the smoking, and give these little babies little birth certificates representing the 6 lunar seasons, and putting a flower on it so that they would have a totem. We can all do safe. Anything that you do culturally in a safe, sensitive way becomes very spiritual. And when you're so absorbed in it, you can actually feel the spirits of the old people, of our ancestors, just being there, celebrating with you. We suggested maybe doing a smoking ceremony at City of Armidale, and the Champion Centre got involved with that to welcome the babies. We wanted to do a welcome as well as the smoking, and give these little babies little birth certificates representing the 6 lunar seasons, and putting a flower on it so that they would have a totem. We can all do this, we can all celebrate and have ceremonies welcoming our new babies.
That it changes from this time of abundance to birth, the hottest of seasons. It reminds us to prepare our hearts for the harshness of the life that is coming. Seek to build our own nests. Seek to protect our children from that garden, the predators. So let us live here too, looking after those who have passed away, looking after the living, and those spiritual connections that provide us with rest. We say to them, don't take too much. We say to all those predators that eat our family, don't take too much. Take only what you need. Do not take it all.
The Federal Environment Minister announced that the Perth Basin Glacial Line has been officially designated as an ecological endangered community.
The Great Cocky Count in WA has documented an annual 15% decline in carnaby numbers. The species could be extinct on the Swan coastal plain within the next 20 years.
The report stated that Australia has the highest per capita greenhouse gas emissions from coal power in the world, with annual per person emissions 5 times the global average and 40% higher than any other major coal power user.
It's now confirmed that Australia's mammal extinction rate is the worst in the world. Many of the 55 Australian species considered threatened will disappear in our lifetime. Flora species of the Swan coastal plain.
Approximately 10% of our mammals retain a fairly consistent rate of loss, close to one iconic species per decade.
More extinctions than any other time since the dinosaurs.
Slender ants.
The current mass extinction is the only one caused by a species narrow.
We are now on the brink of a mass extinction unseen for tens of millions of years, and that is largely of our own doing.
Anything that you do culturally in a safe, sensitive
This song is about the life of the swan, the kulyak, and the mali. Their life is important to us as Nyunga, to us as Boord, as family. The song of the swan illuminates many, many things. It sings of the wummerlu, the down of the swan. The wummerlu is a symbol of protection, a symbol of warmth, a symbol of softness, and a symbol of holding close. Singing of the wummerlu is singing of that point of contact between the cygnet and its mother, between the cygnet and its father. Because the down is the very closest thing to the existence of the swan. It is the softness which lies between the swan and its children. They cannot get any closer. This song reminds me of my father, how he held me so close against his skin. I became his smell. And how much closer can you get? When you hear the swan song, we are reminded of many things that are happening in this season of Kambarang, this time of becoming, the time of the muja tree. It reminds us of moving to the coast during the summer heat, of the big ceremony at Manyari near Fremantle, to celebrate the spawning of fish, new life coming. It reminds us of the old people hitting the water with their mirrors, their spear throws, singing and talking to the dolphin, watching the dolphin bring the fish in, walking with our brothers and our sisters of the animal kingdom, feeding each other. swan song reminds us of the flowering of the Mudja tree, the Christmas tree, our spirit tree. It is known to us as the Tree of Souls because it holds the spirits of those who have passed since the last Kambarang season. Till the Mudja tree blossoms once more, releasing their spirits so they can travel to the Kurno, our heaven in the western waters. And when we see the blossoming of the Christmas tree, the Mudja tree, we are reminded of the song of that first boy, the first one to go there, that first boy who died. He talked to the whale Mangala, and they agreed to travel together to the Kurno, that place of many lights, to the place of spirits, to the place of rest. This is a small song, but also big, like that spider, like the Mudja, the Tree of Souls. Watching
the country all over, and that's why you see all the celebrity in the country today. And it's very sad with this country has got so much beauty. One of the kids with black swans all around the creek. Now for some years I noticed that not many black swans there anymore. But what they really was here before having coming on, and how much fish was in that clean river. We used to fish in there, you could see all the fish there, the water was beautiful and clear. The bottom was about 2 dirty. It's all gone. The river's a sad thing from when I was a kid.
You could go anywhere in the paddocks, pick up the mushrooms, they were that big. You could walk in a paddock and you'd be turning on when you're picking them. When they started spraying all the insecticides out, and killing weeds and that, well, they killed all the mushrooms as well. All the insecticide killed all that sort of stuff. Even you can't get the dam going now. You can drive right down to Contanning, right around the way, right back to Perth, and you can't see it.
Like, those are like all the channels, because normally termite mounds have channels in them, and normally they're really messy. My totem is a belga. We have planted 10 at our school, and I hope they'll be here in 200 years' time. My totem is the black cockatoo. They eat honky nuts, and they also eat pine cones because there has been less honky nuts and marri trees.
My totem is a marri tree, and it is a great habitat and diet for the endangered black cockatoos. Our school has planted about 2,000 marri trees.
Last year, we dressed up in red, black, and white and had a fundraiser to help the cockatoos survive because we want them to be in the future.
The totem I've chosen is the fairy wren, and it's about the size of my hand. They like to habitat in bushes that are quite thick and have lots of leaves and twigs in the way, so they are safe from local and feral cats.
So when we found out they were endangered, they were coming endangered, we decided to make the turtle bags, and we drew the picture, and the money went to the Perth Zoo so they could go to the Western Plump Tortoise breeding program.
My favourite experience with the Western turtles is when we went to a lake and saved over 40 from being hurt by construction equipment.
My totem is the kangaroo paw.
I'm very passionate about the peacock spider. They're my favourite animal in the whole world.